Hello everyone, welcome to this Cypress tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn to handle the iframes using Cypress. So let's begin. In HTML, there is a tag called iframe, and if you want to embed another HTML document inside the main HTML, then you would be using this iframe tag. Now understand more about this concept. So for example, if you go to any website, so the layout you see is basically based on the HTML. So let me create one box here. Let me go to actually Notepad here, and instead of Notepad, let me go to the Paint here. And for example, this is your website layout. Okay, now what you need to do is that this layout is defined by the HTML. So here, this will start from this HTML tag, and this end of this page here, you will get the closer text of this HTML tag here. So whole document inside this is defined inside this HTML tag. Now what you need to do is that you need to define some more area inside this box. So what you will do, for example, this is a box, and now here again you need to use HTML, right? HTML tag. So let me type it here, HTML, and again the closing will be our HTML tag. So this box is basically defined using a tag called iframe, and then we have a closing tag of iframe. So basically embedding HTML into HTML, you will be using the iframe. Now let's see a practical example here, and for that I'm using this particular website. So let me copy this one and go to the browser here and paste this URL. So here basically this particular area, your content goes here, is inside the iframe, and you will see another HTML. So let me go here, click on inspect, and let me show you here. So you will see that this is a iframe tag here, and inside this we have another HTML, then header, then body, and then after that we have a closing tag for this iframe. So this particular box is inside the iframe, right? So if we want to type something, then there is some different strategy we need to use. If we directly find this one and try to type, it will not work, and we will see this shortly. And if I go here, so here you will see that this is our main HTML tag, header and body, right? So this is how this works, iframe, this works here. Now in order to work with handling the iframe, first we need to get this iframe, and let me go here and let me type the steps here. So step 1 is to get iframe. Then in iframe we know that there is another HTML document, so we need to resolve that HTML, right? And after resolving that HTML, we need to traverse to particular element. So traverse to element. Okay, so these are the steps we need to follow in order to write something here. If I go here, we need to type something here. These are the steps we need to follow. So the first thing is that simply we need to get this one, right? So let me go to the Visual Studio Code here, and let me create one file. I am calling it as iframe handling.ds, and simply let me copy this reference line from here and paste it here. Now first we need to use a describe block, and describe is handling iframes. Then we know that we need to use a callback function, and inside the callback function we have this body. Now I will create a it block because it block refers to our test case. So title of test case here is that, let me type it as validate that user should be able to write a text inside the available area. And again we need to use a callback function here, and inside the callback function, so this is the body of this callback function. The first thing we need to do is that we need to visit the website, right? So CY.visit, and we need to provide the URL. So let me go here and copy this URL from here and paste it here. So in order to run this one, let me save this one, and my test runner is already opened. So here we need to find this, yes, iframe handling.js. Click on this one and see if it is opening this particular website or not. And yes, the website is open. So in general cases, what we will do is that we'll identify this box and we will start typing on this one. So let me copy this one, and what I'll do is that paste it here, then type, and whatever we need to type we'll type here. So welcome to Cypress tutorial about handling iframes. Okay, so let me save this one and let me execute this one. So here you will see that it will not type anything here because here Cypress is telling us that this is iframe, right? And that's why first we need to identify this one, then we need to resolve the internal HTML, and after that we will start writing on this one. So for that, let me go back here, and again this is very simple. Instead of using this type here, let me remove this line from here. The first thing is that this is a iframe, and inside that we have HTML, right? So first we need to resolve. So first get this iframe, then what we need to do, we need to resolve this. Okay, so we need to get this HTML, and again we need to use a callback function, and inside the callback function we need to provide a $sign, and we can name it anything here. So I'm naming it as iframe here. So inside the iframe here, basically we are resolving, and in technical terms we will call it as resolving a promise. In other words, we are resolving the HTML inside this iframe. Okay, so now this $iframe actually contains the internal HTML. Now which is the internal HTML? Let me go back here, and if I go here you will see, so inside this first we get this iframe, now we have this whole HTML, right, using this $iframe. So inside this we need to go to this body because this is a body where we can actually write. So now let me go back here. So we have resolved this thing, and now we need to provide a body. And here first thing we need to do is that, because we know that this inside $iframe we have whole HTML, but where we need to go, where we need to type, we need to type into the body. So for that, let me create one variable, and I will call it as iframe body. And how to get a body from this complete thing here, and how to get this whole body from this one. So simply what I need to do is that I will provide $iframe, then we have a method called contents. So this will give me the contents of this whole HTML. It contains header, it contains body, everything. But what specifically we are looking for? We are looking for a body. Then dot find, and then what we are looking for? We are looking for a body, and that's it. So far what we did is that we get the main iframe, then we resolved that iframe, and so that we can have this HTML. You can see this jQuery HTML element, and this iframe has header, body, HTML, and everything. So what we need to do is that now we get a body using this one. Okay, so here in this iframe body variable we have the body now. So if we want to perform a Cypress chaining command, so we need to use cy.wrap. And why we are using? Because these functions, this functionality resolving the promise is not a Cypress thing, it's a jQuery thing. So if we want to use again the Cypress command, so what I need to do is that I need to use a Cypress.wrap, and what I need to wrap? I need to wrap this iframe body here simply. So now I can use the chaining commands. So if I go back here, you see that there is some text already present. So first we need to clear this text, and then we can start writing on this one. So dot first method is clear, and it will clear the text inside the body. Then what we need to do, we need to type, and whatever we need to type, this will work now. So I will say that welcome to Cypress tutorial by testing funda on handling iframes. Okay, so we have to type this thing now, and once we can type, we can do further more things. So let me save this one and show you what happens. So this time it should go and type yes. So it went into this particular area and it typed welcome to Cypress tutorial by testing funda on handling frames. Now if we want to go here, this is not inside the iframe. Let me show you here. And if I go here, go on this button, which will actually make your text bold. So it is outside of the frame. Okay? So here this button, and which is outside the frame, which is, you know, this particular body is inside the frame, but this button is outside the frame. So we don't need to switch back to the main area just like we do in the Selenium, because if you have some knowledge regarding Selenium, what we need to do is that we need to switch to the frame, then we perform some actions, then we need to switch back to the main area. But this is not the case with the Cypress. We simply, because we have already wrapped this one, so what I simply do is that, so before I go here, let me show you one more thing here. So if I want to use this one, because this will applicable on this whole text, so what I need to do is that I need to copy or select all this one, then click on this one, right? So this is what I need to do. So let me go here. The first thing I need to do is that I need to select all the text. So simply we need to use this type, and inside this type, what I need to do is that I need to use curly braces, and inside the curly braces we need to provide select all. So this will select all the text which we provided in the previous command, and then now what we need to do, we need to click on the bold button, right? So let me save this one and see what happens. Either it is selecting the whole text or not. Yes, the whole text is selected. Now we need to click on this bold. So let me go here and inspect this button, and let me copy this from here. And now let me use this one cy.get, and simply click on this bold button to make the text bold. So now save this one and see, it should bold the text, and yes, you see the text is bold here. And that's how you can work with the frames using the Cypress. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. If you like our content, then do like, comment, share and subscribe our channel. Once again, thank you so much and see you in the next tutorial.